I know Mario sports games have sort of become a taboo to a lot of hardcore gamers, but I'm sorry, Mario Power Tennis is awesome. And I'm right for a few reasons. One, it has power in the title. Add power to anything and it becomes exponentially more badass. Come on, who wouldn't eat it? Outback Power Steakhouse. The second reason Mario Power Tennis is Mario Power awesome is the game's opening video sequence. It follows the trials and tribulations of the evil brothers Wario and Waluigi as they strive for revenge against the brothers Mario, who have just beaten them at tennis. It's a hilarious introduction that just shines with high production values and makes me wish Nintendo would team up with Pixar for a proper Mario Brothers movie. The Mario Brothers Power movie. And last but not least, Mario Power Tennis is great because it's just a blast to play, especially with friends. Ideally, a Mario sports game would be a simple and accessible game built around arcade-like gameplay that's straightforward, but also offers a bit of depth for more experienced players, and Mario Power Tennis is all of the above. Released for the Nintendo GameCube in 2004, Mario Power Tennis comes in the footprints of the original Mario Tennis for the Nintendo 64. Obviously, much of the appeal of Mario sports games is derived from the characters themselves, and developer Camelot Software Planning clearly understood that. From the opening cinematic, to the huge selection of playable characters, to the designs of the tennis courts themselves, Mario Power Tennis is spilling over its edges with adoration and respect for Nintendo's popular plumbers and their long history. But then again, you'd expect that from any Nintendo-published game with Mario's portly mug on the box, and what really makes Mario Power Tennis a good game is that beneath the mushrooms, the bloopers, the plumbers, and the Koopas, there's an extremely competent game of fast-paced, arcade-like tennis. And that's precisely what makes Mario Power Tennis stand out among the myriad of Mario sports games for the GameCube and Wii as perhaps the best of the bunch. It understands that banana peels and turtle shells are obviously very important, but it never sacrifices the game of tennis for excessive gimmicks. In fact, if you want, you can actually play Mario Power Tennis without the gimmicks, and just play a simple game of arcade tennis that also never loses that undeniably Super Mario touch. And that's something newer releases like Mario Strikers Charged and Mario Super Sluggers for Wii could have definitely learned from. There's a line between fun gimmicks which add to the experience and excessive distractions. And unlike newer Mario sports games, Mario Power Tennis walks it hard. The controls are Mario Power easy. Move with the analog stick, press A to slap one type of shot, and B for a more different shot. You can play this game on the easiest settings and never need to know anything beyond that, but more experienced players will be thrilled to know there's much more to Mario Power Tennis. For example, you can press A and then quickly tap the B button to hit a lob shot over the heads of opponents who may be playing too close to the net. Conversely, pressing B before a quick A tap hits a drop shot that barely clears the net and gives players who are camping in the back a world of trouble. Like the best of what are now being called bridge games between the so-called hardcore and casual players, Mario Power Tennis is accessible and strategic at the same time. There are definitely some intricacies to the game's controls, so players who want to master it will have plenty of unique shots with which to do so. Of course, this is a Mario sports game, so in addition to the game's addictive mechanics and arcade-like simplicity, there's also a nice amount of over-the-top gimmicks mixed in. Each character can execute a power shot that allows them to either smash the ball with devastating power or save themselves by reaching a ball that would otherwise be out of their reach. These shots add a nice dynamic to the matches, but the animations they trigger can become a bit tiresome, and after a while you'll just wish you could turn them off. The bottom line is, fun games tend to stay fun, and 6 years since it was released, Mario Power Tennis remains a fun game. There's lots of stuff to keep you busy when playing alone, and when up to 3 of your friends are around, the game rewards you on an almost Smash Brothers-like level for keeping the GameCube alive. But head over to ClassicGameRoom.com to buy this on eBay if you're interested, because if you somehow find a new copy at retail, you may be surprised to find it's still power-priced between $40 and $50, because that's how Nintendo rolls.